Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the...
It's Roy Jones Jr., one of the greatest of all time. Pensacola's finest, an undisputed champion at 4 different weight classes. And they'll be facing Antonio Tarver, of multiple light heavyweight world champions, including the WBA, WBC, and IBF.
As soon as the bell goes, don't blink. That fight could be over.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, from Pensacola, Florida, here is a middleweight, a super middleweight, a light heavyweight, and a heavyweight champion of the world, Roy Jones Jr. Fighting out of the blue corner, hailing from Florida, here is the 3-time world champion, the Magic Man, Antonio Tarver.
So much hype surrounding this big... Here we go for round 1. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. He threw a punch and just got countered. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
It's so hot, it's so heated. There's a roof on here, you don't understand it. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on your face, you're sweating, and you're getting under. You're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on here.
Unlucky to miss with that jab. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. That one will count. So far, the offense has been better than the defense. That jab doesn't find a home. A perfect counter lands. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears. Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be honest. You've got to be honest. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Beautiful counter shot. And he misses with that straight left. Big swing and a miss with the hook. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. And he scores with the counter. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
These are not...
Let's get it started in round 3. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Punch, counter punch. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. One punch could change everything in this battle. A perfect counter shot. Misses with the straight left. Back and forth they go. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Oh, that one caught Tarver clean, and he might go down. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle.
Despite what... And you can see here his face basically melts into his glove, and down he goes.
I need to see that again. One, two, three, four, five.
Let's talk about Tarver in that last round. The corner hasn't thrown in the towel yet, so I guess he's coming out. There's the bell for round 4. Gotta be feeling confident heading into this round after knocking their opponent down twice.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the foul in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
No rest for the weary. Through the straight left, but it won't score. It's bombs away. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Nice counter shot. He misses with that jab. When are we going to see a jab from these two? won't give us a second to catch our breath. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. What would you tell this guy if he's got to do something different? Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
This is with the straight left. Well done with that counter shot. Can't land that jab. Got out of the way of that right hook. That counter punch caught him clean. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
You can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're going to get knocked out. Those counter punches have to hurt. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
Dominance.
They both want a knockout, you can tell. Throws the jab, it doesn't score. Johnny, as you know, there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tell. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. The jab doesn't quite connect. Nice counter shot. There's a counter shot. Well, we knew this was going to happen. Some taunting. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Oh, and now they're just rubbing it in. They both want the knockout. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance. Here we go. It's round 7. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round. Everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Couldn't land that jab. And he did catch him. He caught him clean. Clean as a whistle. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, boxing. Frustrating, because if you let him get away with it, he close you down.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Roy. And we enter the 8th round. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Good counter punch. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Just missed with that hook. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Missed him with that uppercut. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
What you've got to do, Teddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
Jab slightly off target. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. Wow, let's take another look at that.
I've got to see that again.
Johnny, it's a majority decision win. Did you think it was going to be that close?
I didn't think it was going to be that close. I really didn't. I thought this was a one-sided